Chris and Steph, along with our good friend Figaro here to talk about an issue that we see with a lot of singers, which is forward head posture. So when we're talking about forward head posture, and you think about projecting during a performance and moving across stage, naturally everything is coming forward. You're going to project forward towards the audience. As a result, stuff on the back side of the rib cage is going to start to tense and compress and sort of aid in pushing everything forward. And that's not a problem unless we can't re-expand, okay, which often happens as fatigue sets in, okay? And so what I'm talking about specifically, you can use Figaro to assist here, is the area around our upper lung, which is around from about T4, which is, this area, all the way up to our lower cervical spine, okay? This area notoriously gets tight and doesn't allow for expansion of this lung. So what we're going to do tonight is talk about some exercises to help to open this area back up at any time. Also, what also tends to happen is as we start to get pushed forward, we lose the ability to extend from the base of the skull, which is called the OA joint. So instead, we have to kind of go into the mid-neck to get the same thing. So we're also going to cover some exercises to help to reestablish movement of the skull to take pressure off of our neck and allow it to sit on top of our rib cage and have success with life. All right, so for our first exercise for our upper back, really this is a key skill known as slouching, okay? And this goes against everything that you've ever been taught about posture, which is stand up straight, stick your chest out. I want you to do the exact opposite of that. So in order to get tension out of our upper back, we are literally going to slouch our upper back in order to close the front side and fully open the back side. So it's going to look like this. The first thing that you're gonna have to do is let go of tension in your neck, so you can bring your chin towards your chest, and then just let yourself drop down, okay? And just right here, if you don't have anything else to do, you can open your hands up. Exhale. And attempt to breathe into that area. But going beyond that, what we're gonna demonstrate with Steph is the heels elevated toe touch, okay? And so this is one of my favorite exercises, not only to expand the upper back, but really the entire backside as well as the backside of the pelvis. It's a fantastic exercise. Knock out 5 breaths here. You're really gonna notice a massive difference. And so Steph, what I want you to do, we're going to start to just sort of drop the head, chin towards your chest. We're gonna start to relax from the upper back, and I just want you to roll down, okay? Just kind of collapsing everything down, and we're just gonna attempt to touch your toes there. Okay, and you can see Steph is kind of melting like a candle here. And in this position, I just want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, and then just long exhale through your mouth. The mat under her heels helps her to shift her center of gravity back a little bit, get a little bit more air into her lower lungs as well. But all we're really going to do here is spend about 5 to 10 breaths breathing in this position, and that's your first exercise. All right, so for our second exercise, we have a seated slouch position, and this is my preferred position if you have sort of a little bit more room to move around. The reason being is that we can get Steph's knees towards her chest. It's gonna bring her into a little bit of a deeper squat position. It's gonna help to kind of tip her sacrum back a little bit, give us a little bit more stuff to work with in terms of filling everything up with air on her backside. And really for this as well, you could just literally sit on the floor or against the wall. This is something that I prescribe to clients frequently for the same purpose. So in order to do this exercise, I'm just gonna have Steph put her hands out by her side like this. We're kind of going with the same slouched idea, Steph. I just want you to bring your chin to your chest. Okay, I just want you to slouch down, try to bring your chest towards your ribs there, and just breathe into this position. Okay, you can see that in this position, she has even more leverage to kind of fill this area with air. Okay, and again, by flexing her knees, we just give her a little bit more hip mobility to work with to increase the effect of filling her upper back. All right, so when we talk about restoring kind of motion and extension in her neck, we're gonna set Steph up in a 90-90 position, similar to one of the exercises that we went over last week, okay? And so for this exercise, we want to get our pelvic tuck first. So I'm gonna cue Steph to press her heels into the bench, find the back of her legs. Okay, we're gonna get a slight tuck of the pelvis off the ground. Now, and for this position, we're gonna get a little weird. Okay, I'm gonna ask her to breathe in and nod her chin up. But as she does this, she's going to push her lower jaw in front of her upper jaw and inhale with the tongue at the roof of her mouth. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go deep breath in. So it's like kind of Popeye smoking a corn cob. Now we're gonna just exhale, bring your eyes back to the horizon and just look straight up. Let's just do that one more time, keeping your pelvic tuck. Deep breath in. Exhale, look back at the horizon. All right, and give it a rest. And the key thing here is that that's going to clear some space in the airway. That's also going to help to restore good tongue posture. And what I want to emphasize is that although we're on the ground here, you could do the same thing by assuming a stacked position, just kind of reaching forward with your arms to put the rib cage in a good position with the pelvis, and then just nodding the chin up, or nodding the chin up, pushing the jaw forward with the tongue at the roof of your mouth, exhaling and looking at the horizon once again.